Howdy folks, hope you're doing staying safe. We are talking about the Tier 10 Korean Incheon. I've actually been to Incheon, Korea, after we landed into Busan. You could actually smell Korea before you even saw the shores. And it wasn't a bad smell, it was the food. I love Korean food. Great. But I don't love this ship, and there's a couple reasons why, and I'll tell you why when we get to the other part of the ending part. Do I think this is worth the actual event? No, not at all. I grinded this so you guys, I paid for this so you don't have to. This is a very expensive ship. And at best, I would say, if I'm being honest, it's meh. It's people say it's a fantastic ship. Don't get me wrong, it's got some great features to it. But there are other ships you can get that you can grind for that are way cheaper and get way more punch out of it and more power, in my opinion. But again, it's everyone's subject to their opinion. But I will tell you the good and bad for it. And the event is bad. It's very expensive, and I would not, unless you got extra dubs hanging around, don't do it. I also think the next one's even worse, but let's jump into that. So, what has she got for armor layout? Okay, 25 up front, about 30 on the side, not bad. And on the other side here, 100 and change, so it's good. The Citadel, this is the casemate. Now, if you go down, the armor thickness, the very bottom, the Citadel's actually right at the waterline, or kind of below it. So, as long as I don't give full broadside, you're going to be okay against most Tier 10 ships and battleships, but you got to angle. Hit points just over 51,000, torpedo protection at 16, not bad. Artillery, 5.5 second reload, that's excellent. That's like Des Moines level. Turret traverse, I got it down to 17 seconds. Without all the gears and whistles, it's really tough. 18.7 range, 15% fire chance, and can penetrate 34 millimeter, which is excellent. Torpedoes, you got 2 tubes on each side, 4 torpedoes. They reload 95 seconds. They go 13.5 kilometers, which is excellent. And they do almost 18,000 damage. The best thing is a little bit slow at 69 knots. However, 0.8, 800 meters for the scene. So 800 yards for you Americans in relevance. Airstrikes, yes, 30 seconds. Thank you, Wargaming. I like that. Range only 8 kilometers? No, that's got to be 10 or 11 kilometers. There are boats out there that can outrange you on that with submarines. I don't like that. If they can fire a 16-kilometer torpedo, I get to drop you 16 kilometers. Max speed, 34.7. It's okay. It's decent. Rudder shift is really good at 8.3 at Tier 10, in my opinion. Concealment, that's pretty good. 11.2 with all the captain skills, so I'm happy with that. 8.5 kilometers when you're in smoke, firing, which is good. And AA is, of course, a 6.5, which is not too bad. You guys know me. I take main armament. I did take damage control for this one because I don't want the defensive AA. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Just my view in the game. But overall, it's your choice what you want to do. Now, of course, I take main battery modification. You guys know that. It gives me the extra 15% turret traverse. I did take damage control because you're going to get lit on fire a lot, especially in operations and co-ops and asymmetrical. I can't do asymmetrical with this boat because it's out there, but I'm sure it's going to happen, especially when you go up against the Zumas and whatnot. Now, I take concealment, and of course, I take the extra range, extra 16%. I am a fire starter in the first 10 minutes of the game. I am not charging in on a random game. There's my flags. I do take damage control. It's every 57 seconds. Great smoke does take 37 seconds. This reminds me of Flint, actually. You can lay out a thick layer of smoke for your friends if you want. It's excellent. The AA is not bad. If you have that going, it's been okay. The torpedo reload, again, fantastic. It's got a high cooldown ratio, but it does help. I like it. And the heel's really good in the boat. And it's quick. Exterior, I just take what Wargaming gives. It's the standard camo. I don't mind this one at all. My captain. I take grease to gears because I want to be able to turret traverse. I do take consumable expert because I want to get my consumables up 7.5% quicker because I want to use my tricks of the trade. I do take demolition expert because I want to start more fires. That's at 15%. Now I do take consume enhancement because this allows the smoke an extra 12.5%, which is good. I like it. It helps me keep my smoke a bit longer because I usually have to use a smoke in this boat. Like the anchorage, I screwed up and I'm too far forward. Priority targeting, and of course I take adrenaline rush, you guys know that. I do take heavy AP. It does help, I find, at distance, especially trying to lob it in. I do take superintendent because I want more of everything, and I do take concealment. Now, I didn't take the RPF with this one. I have tried it compared to the heavy AP type thing. It's not bad, but I like the build. Now, what's good about it? Okay, the guns are good. These are 8-inch guns. They will punch and they will hurt. You've got deep water torpedoes. A lot of players, I mean, we all know bots cheat, but players forget this boat has, it's basically sort of like a Des Moines, but it has these torpedoes, which means players forget about it. And all of a sudden you get a deep water torpedo and you get 3 or 4 of them into you and they get, cursed out and whatnot. I think she's good in the brawl, to be honest with you. She's good in co-op. You're going to get low scores because co-op's pretty quick. Randoms, she's not bad. The smoke allows you to make some mistakes and get out of there and not get killed. Radar cruisers are definitely your phallus. They're bad. Radar cruisers bad for you. But if I had to be honest, I'm sure it should be fun asymmetrical as well. The challenge I have here is, and this is just me being honest, Des Moines better, and you can grind for that boat and not pay, several $100s for this boat. Is it worth the collection to have it? Sure. Am I glad I have it? Yep. Am I going to play it every day? Nope. I'd rather play Des Moines. That's just me, in my opinion. I think it's better. I really solidly think that Des Moines is actually better, and it's a better saving of money. It's up to you guys. I have it. I don't mind it. But, yeah, this will go into my armory, and I probably won't play it that much at all. I don't know. This whole event has rubbed me the wrong way, if I might say. But, hey, it's up to you guys. You guys decide. It is an overall okay boat. And I say meh earlier. If the Des Moines 9 out of 10, this thing is probably on its own a solid 6 out of 10. You add the other gimmicks in, she's probably a 7, with the deep water torpedoes and whatnot, and the torpedo reload booster. But again, at Des Moines, you can do the same thing with Des Moines or a Buffalo, etc., etc. It's up to you guys. You guys decide if you want it. But overall, I would recommend against getting this boat because of the cost. That's just me. If it comes out and you can grind it, hey, then grind it by all means. But as always, let me know down below if you guys get this boat, if you got the boat, what do you think of it. I know I put a video already about how expensive it is. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So as always, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best, and bye for now.